Yes, my love, I miss you, I miss you. I must have rehearsed my lines 1,000 times until I had them memorized. But when I get up the nerve to tell you the words, they never seem to come out right. Oh, if only you knew how much I do. I love you, I love you. Oh, if only you knew how much I do and miss you, miss you.
I dream of moments we share, but you're not there. I'm living in a fantasy.
I hope y'all out here, y'all ready. Welcome to Leave It on the River. Y'all ready? Come on now. Are y'all ready? Clap it up. Let's go. Come on. Right here, man. Leave It on the Lake, man. Mario Torre. I will be your MC tonight. We're going to have fun. Miss MeeMee, thank you so much for having me. Cut out cancer, Miss MeeMee.
What to expect? I'm doing my best with the changes I've been going through. Oh, if you knew how much I do. I love you and miss you every day. I miss you.
Will you please raise your hand? Will you get up and clap? Because at some point you were impacted, which is why you're here today. And I don't care where you are in this journey, but you do understand that it is very uncomfortable to feel as if you're going through this by yourself. You really get a chance to see who people are in your life when you go through something. But one person here told me that it's not what you go through for you, it's actually for somebody else. And so I chose to actually be a blessing to other people. That would be willing. If you can't match the pledge, you can still give to the cause, okay? So stand up, Daddy. Happy birthday coming up. We say it in advance. How many of you guys want to look that good at 90? Thank you. And just so that you know, we do this event, but then it's my birthday, right? So we're going to party, all right? So we're going to get through this. Blow the whistle! Blow the whistle! Hey, y'all stand up for somebody, right? Let's blow the whistle! Yes! Have you actually gone through cancer and beat it? Say yes! Do you know someone that dealt with cancer? You still here on their behalf? Say yes! You got something to actually say thank you God for? Say yes! Blow the whistle! We celebrate life! This is for my mama! If she saw y'all right now, she'll be like, yes! So whoever you're standing for, you are celebrating on their behalf right now. Let's blow the whistle! Cancer will not win! We blow the whistle! Blow the whistle! Blow the whistle! Now listen, if you've had anybody that transitioned from cancer, I need you to blow your whistle up high. for coming and blessing us with your presence. I greatly appreciate it. Let's give it up for Mario Torre, y'all. Support him, please. Support him, support him, support him.
Thank you, love. To be honest, I didn't know who the hell you was when you was calling me. All I heard was a 3-day cruise. All I heard was 3-day cruise in Mexico. I'm not going home till Wednesday. I don't know.
On December 30th, 2012, my mother died at home with my grandmother and I by her side. And per her request, we didn't stop talking to her until she took her last breath. Being with her in her final moments was the most peaceful experience I have ever had.
Me and my wife met and were married in 2012. A year after we got married, she was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. So we had to deal with it fairly quickly after we got married. She battled it for a year. It went into remission and came back a year and a half later. And when stage 4 hit, it took her pretty quickly. She lived a year and she eventually passed from it.
When Mimi called me and said, well, Auntie Rose, you know, I want to talk about the survivors of cancer. I'm like, Mimi, I didn't have cancer. She said, but, you know, the caretakers, you're a survivor. And when she said that to me, I was like, wow, she's right. Because that's exactly what that felt like. It felt like I survived something. I went through 2 years of praying, accepting.
Never would have made it. Never could have made it without. My experience dealing with cancer, I was about 17, and my brother called Hodgkin's disease, or Hodgkin's lymphoma. Man, my brother was my hero, the best looking brother in town. All the girls loved him. So it was just devastating for my family to encounter cancer. It was very difficult for my mom. We was having to travel maybe 2 hours out of town to the doctor, so a lot of back and forth. Ken and his journey through cancer. Unfortunately, at the age of 23, he passed from cancer. And 4 years ago, my wife and I have been married 21 years, so 4 years ago, my wife was diagnosed with breast cancer. So in one sense, I was kind of glad that I had had an experience with someone who had gone through cancer before. I had a little insight on what was to come.
But most importantly, the understanding of who the higher power is and who really God is, and knowing that he don't make no mistakes. And what you go through, that he already know, and he's paved the way for you. If you don't believe, I'm sorry, I hope there's something or somebody that you do believe in, because you know that we are not here today just because.
Going through a storm, but I won't go down. I hear your voice, carrying the rhythm of the wind.
My mom just passed, and I buried her August 3rd. And this was her second battle with cancer. 10 years ago, living in Birmingham, she had cancer. I would come home every weekend to go to chemo and radiation with her. I would drive every weekend to be with her. And it got to the point where when she finished it, I told her she didn't have to pay another bill in her life. She coming to live with me. And my mom lived with me for 10 years. Every morning I made sure she had breakfast. I made sure she had her soap operas, her cable, all of that. And then she started getting, the cancer came back. And it came back. Any of you guys familiar with cancer, you know when it comes back and it takes no prisoners.
But through this journey, I want you all to understand that you have allowed me the opportunity to truly leave it all on the plate. And I thank you so much for standing with me in this journey as we cut off cancer one strand at a time. But the foundation started with my grandfather, who is the father of Darling. And so we're going to individually light our candle as we stand for our love.
Every day.
For those that we stand for.
you knew. If only you knew. And miss you, and miss you. If only you knew how much I love you. And miss
Today's a special day, a day to celebrate. I came to party with you, party with you. So come on, do your thing. We gon' have a bang. Birthday girl! It's your birthday, it's your birthday.
Blow the whistle, 'cause my birthday is really for her to be like blowing the whistle.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this year's Cut Out Cancer event, Leave It All at the Lake. My name is Cindy Pinnock, and I'm the proud mother of Jessica Elizabeth Pinnock Harrison. I want to thank each and every one of you who supported Brandon and I and our whole family as we navigated Jessica's fight against liver cancer last year. Although Jessica has transitioned, I know that it was the love and prayers and support from each and every one of you that helped us get through this most difficult time. And because of this, we are now connected. We're connected because in some way or another, we've all been affected by cancer. Whether you are fighting cancer right now or you're a cancer survivor, whether you're a caregiver taking care of someone with cancer, or whether your loved one has transitioned, we are connected. And I want each and every one of you to know that I am praying for you, I love you, and I support you. I do want to encourage each and every one of you to look to Jesus now and live. Look and live. We must always remember to live. Live for ourselves, live for our loved ones, and live for each other. Again, I want to thank you so much for all your love and support. And I want to encourage you in this walk. We're walking it together. And most of all, I want to encourage you to look to Jesus now and live. Love you.